The sound was off. It is now on. Hello and welcome. Thank you for dropping by. Okay, let's get the gear. Here we go. All right, you should be hearing me now, yeah? Okay, good. So, a spaceship. I've been doing a lot of things lately, but not spaceships. So let's get in here. I have much room because of the camera, but we're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work somehow. Well, it's not gonna be truly isometric, but we're gonna make it. I'm gonna find something that works. Thank you very much. I'm doing a live today so that hopefully I can go through more problem solving than I do in my other videos. Doesn't look fantastic, does it? If we're here, we want a 30-degree angle. Yeah, it's right there. It's a bit steeper than I'd like. You know what? We're going to cheat. We're just going to do a box and work from there, and it'll be all right. So everything starts with a box. I'm just trying to figure out the angle at which I want that box to be on my page. Let's try with something like this. This is very much the boring part. The fun will come later. This is actually the most boring part of the boring part, where we're going to just do a box. Okay. So there's not gonna be any perspective vanishing points here. We're just gonna do everything pretty much parallel. I don't need this after all. Okay. Do I usually prepare a sketch composition of my drawings? Usually not. Like today, I'm not. Sometimes I'll do a quick sketch and pick it up from there. Today won't be a case of that. Today we're going to design it as we go. Here I'm just finding the center of this box, and you'll see in a moment why I need that. Because everything's going to be tied to it. And it's a little tricky on the edge of the sketchbook to get real verticals, but we'll try to get away with it. How are you today, anyway? Hello, Mr. Biomanic. I have enjoyed the break, and I've been back in the studio for a couple of weeks, and it feels good. I've not been doing any live, though, in like a month, and I've been very busy working on my print store. Because, yes, I'm opening a print store. Oh, and I've got coffee, and I'm going to need it. All right. So, here I'm going to think about the height I want for my spaceship. We're going to go for something reasonably streamlined. So not too high. Let's say now, of course, I mean, there we go, something like that. So this should be about the height we're looking for. Again, this is the most boring of the most boring, so feel free to get a coffee and a snack. I'm going to be here for a while. The fun bit will come later. Oh, this is trickier than I'd like. I'm just trying not to mess up the very early stages because every mistake I do here will be carried on later. So might as well try and get it right. I'm also going to try and limit the amount of lines I do in here because my brain gets very confused after a while. Okay, we have ourselves a box, and that box is cut in two identical boxes. This is what I'm going to be using as a modeling plane. So here we can freehand a thing or two. And just think about a global shake. All right. I'm going to be drawing lightly here because this is going to change a lot. I want some kind of a helicopter-like front. And I need to do something that's not a repeat of what I've done 1,000 times before. So we're going to keep it here for now. I want it wide. I know that much. So this is going to be a 2D profile. This is going to be a 2D version of the footprint of the ship, if you will. Yeah. Okay. It looks a bit like something I've done before. We're gonna find a way to get away from that. I might as well make my life easier and go all the way to here. So this will be the profile of our ship. It's a little helicopter-like. We'll put some big thrusters here on top. I'm going to put some kind of thing here. Yeah, I guess we should make it a curve so it's not too boring. No worries, Noggy. Thank you for dropping by. I'm glad you've been here. I'm going to be here for a long time. So feel free to check out later. This should be... Wait, that makes no sense. Why is this 75 degrees? Whatever, that's how it is. Let's get a better tool. Thank you. Thanks a lot. It's far from perfect, but we'll be working on it. So. Yeah, let's just eyeball things a little. Okay, I'm figuring out here what's gonna be half the width of my cockpit canopy. And to figure out the width on the other side, all I have to do is find the center here and use what we call the replication method. So if you do a parallel to the lines that goes through the center here, and you go from one corner to that center point, you carry it up here, you find that this rectangle is the same size as the other one in the perspective. Okay, we can always tweak the nose later. I'm going to be freehanding a lot of this because I need the practice. Just using the lines I did as guides. Okay, we have a canopy coming up and a nose. Now we need the fun bits. So I have to look for an interesting shape for what's going to be coming out of the side here. Some kind of a pod, possibly intakes, possibly engines, possibly just stuff to look cool. I had a cool shape, but I've used it a lot, so I need to change things up. Do we make it big? Do we make it small? We can make it... Okay, let's imagine a curve. I'm going to make that curve. Okay, I'm trying to be light here because I have a feeling I'm going to erase this. Well, there are tricks for curves in perspective. Basically, whatever surface you have, imagine you have a plane here in perspective, and you want to make curves. Look for that center point. Take your vanishing point, and go through the center. And if you go through these 4 spots here, you end up with what should be a circle here in perspective. And if you want to see what it looks like further out, if you want to draw a cylinder, for example, let's imagine you have a second point here. You will repeat the process basically here, and you'll end up, I'm going to cut it short, and you'll end up with the corresponding ellipse in the back. When they're so close and they're in this sort of perspective, all you have to do is basically trying to keep the distance that's here the same across this curve. I'm not going to be super precise, so even if I miss a little bit, it won't be too obvious, hopefully. Okay, I said I want some big thing here in the back. We're going to need some kind of thrusters. Okay, I've got an angle going on here. I need to keep going. Oh, this is not correct. We'll take a look later at how we're going to replicate this structure on the other side. I just don't like the fact this looks a lot like something I've done. But okay, we'll try and make that change as we go. Sorry for the silence. This is what happens when I attempt to think. Maybe we could have some kind of intake on the side that curls up then and goes to the top. It could make an interesting shape. Let's see. This is what will be the tail of the vehicle. I don't want this to be the full width of the ship, which would be... Actually, it is. Oh, that works. Okay. So... this up eventually. So right now, let's not worry too much. Yeah, we'll need to clean this up, but now I have some ideas. Except these are the same height already. Okay. I don't want that, so I want this. Okay, just about here. And going all the way there. Okay, this is the point where my brain gets a little confused, but despair not. Okay. And this is the height of this box, and it only starts. Hey! Welcome. Thank you for dropping by. How goes? I might fall asleep to this if I don't get in gear. Okay, I have to figure out the middle part of this later. I need to emphasize this line so I don't forget what it is. Okay, one intake here, which is going to be roughly the shape we're going to figure out, is going to go to this big box in the back. And I'll replicate, oops, sorry about hitting the camera. How to replicate things and tidy up the lines, but it's starting to look a little like something I'm interested in. Let's make some weird lines. I want this to be more recurrent. Go look down here. Yes, that will be sexier. Oh, it's getting so confusing here. Okay, this line's bugging me, so I need to check that right now. And we're talking what? Around 30 degrees. Oh, making my life complicated for no good reason here. I'm going to keep it like that for now. Does this make any kind of sense? I'm in this box. Yes. Now for this bit. I'm getting near the point where I'm going to have to start replicating the structures that are here on the other side. That's going to make a lot of lines, and that's going to make my brain go. But we're getting closer to something that's going to look not entirely unlike a spaceship. Yeah, I have to redo that curve. We'll figure it out. Right now, let's not get too confused about where. We got this thing here. That goes behind this. That joins this box here. I seem to consistently forget techniques and have to just start drawing to remember them. Like here. To replicate this structure on the other side. First, I have to replicate this little gap, which is the width of the body. And again, for that, find your center. Do that parallel here. Go through it. And that gives you the width of the body on the other side. Yay, technical stuff is fun. I'm not surprised anyone would fall asleep to this. So I need to do a box. Okay, coffee for a second. I promise this is going to look nice at some point. I might be lying, but I'll try. And this is wrong because these are two are the same height, and that's not possible. Geometry. Okay, cheat. Make it go down here. And the problem is gone. Sort of. For the ASMR, I should. Can you hear the pen and the paper? Because I could switch on. Otherwise, next time my camera's microphone, I think it'll pick it up better. Where are you going? You're going here, so you stop there. Does that make any sense at all? Not really. Ugh. Okay, brainwave. Center lines here. Okay. And if we have you, we can make you pop on the other side. Again. Oop, yeah. Hang on. Well, next time I'll see what happens if I put the other microphone. I know it's fun to hear the scratchy thingies. This isn't correct, but we'll leave with that. Okay, so we were saying if I push this, but it has to be parallel to these guys. There we go. Center is here. Well, it would stay hidden, but then the part that comes up here. Oh, this is not possible because this is, what the hell have I done? Higher, we're on this. Sorry for not explaining super well what I'm doing. I'm just extremely confused myself. What I've done. I spent half my time on these correcting mistakes. Okay. And if I'm not a complete idiot, these two should line up. Ish. Oh, you retracted the message. Now I know. I want to know what it was. What did she say? Okay, so this goes there. This is the outside. Where's my inside? About halfway. So This is the middle plane. This is about there. And that's what has to go. Oh, they did so much wrong here. But how do we get this back? At some point, I'm just going to start eyeballing stuff and just say, fuck it. Sorry. Dang. And but I'd like to make sure this is as correct as I can make it just now. Thanks a lot for your everlasting support. Well, we're in eyeballing world now. Which is going to make things a little complicated. Again, this is my center line, which repeats here. Which is completely inaccurate. Hello, Simon. Come watch me mess up and make a real mess out of this thing. I think I have to get rid of all this. And very possibly of that, but we'll see in a second. All right, this line makes sense. I know that much. So you stay right here. Ah, there's my thing, my darling issue. You need to go here. Now you make sense. And that means that you go here. It takes a special kind of self-loathing to do this sort of perspective. Okay, I got a feeling this is going to get wider, but let's keep it here for now. And then go right there. Yes. Ooh, well, I'm glad you found it. I don't do lives very often these days, but I was in the mood today. You go there, and you should. Oh, that's my center. Okay. That's a lot of lines, and my brain hates that. Okay, I'm carrying out my center line here. So this square here is what I have to replicate. Right there. And that means that if I link these two, this should look symmetrical. Yeah, I think. Oh, please send help. This is wider, but that makes actually some sense. That should be a little narrower. Yeah, that's what I like about these live streams is you can see the real slowness of the process. I don't want people to think that these are easy. Okay, I'm not crazy about the profile here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. But this is the box I've got to work with now. And problem with this, it also kind of hides the what was the fuselage, and I wanted it to go up here, and that's going to be a little hard to show unless I got this little line here just to show that the ship goes up in there. Where did I learn this? I learned this on YouTube, pretty much. When I picked up drawing as a hobby in the beginning, and I was just looking for something to relax. And after a while, it worked, and I liked it. So I decided to challenge myself to something I always thought was impossible, which is perspective. And the rest is history, one might say now. Be encouraged. Spend some time on it, and on YouTube, there's nothing you can't learn these days. That shapes makes absolutely no sense because that doesn't work in the real world, dude. Okay. You know what? We're going to do you like this. What the? There we go. But, okay, if I want this wider, because I've got this thing here, and I would like that to sort of dissolve or go back to the shape of the body here. So if I do, whoops, here comes my earbud. So if we extend this, while Lamb of God gently whispers in my ear, and that's all right, because is it all right? Let's see. Perspective is intimidating, but the rules are relatively simple in the end. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Let's get rid of this, I think. Because this dude okay, how do I get this without making my body wider? Because this has to be flush against this part. Or does it? I kind of has to. That sucks because I kind of really want this. Okay, let's think. There's no problem we can't solve. Can I just cheat my way through this? No, because this. So by doing this, I made the footprint of my ship, which was this. Now it is a little bit wider, and this line is set according to this width. So I could just. I can keep this one because it works. The problem is here. Oops, sorry about that. Let's get you back. No, it works. It works because the top of the body is not as wide as this, and this is according to the top. So we could still be correct with this. You know what? We're going to say it works because it makes my life easier. Nobody's going to be as anal as me looking at the drawing thinking, ooh, that doesn't belong there. And if they are, I'll tell them it's sad you're as focused on these things as I am. Okay. So will this show on the other side of the ship? This pod thing here. Let's check it out. I'm not sure at this stage. Again, we're just going to find the center. Right there. And going to carry it to the other side. Just around there. And no, it won't. Good. That makes it life easier. I'm not crazy about a thing or two here. Let's just design. Let's see if we can tweak it. That doesn't look fantastic, does it? If it was to be going there and then into this. That angle doesn't show too well. It's too close to being a straight line without being a straight line. Although that would allow me to show that the body of the ship goes higher here. Now I'm just looking for shapes. I've got these intake thingies here and there. The question is, how does it look on the side? This could be bigger. Like this. What do you think of that? So it would go up here. So if you would see it on the side, it'd be something like that. What other options do I have? Then if the back here is too long, I can just shorten it. That's more proportioned, right? can even have fun and see, that's all possibilities. We can superimpose them as we draw. That's not a problem. We're gonna do something about this curve here. Let's do that now. Okay, we're getting near the time where I'm going to put some ink in this on this thing and try and make it look sexy. Yeah. Hey, Miles. I'm good, thank you. How about you? Happy to see you again. Yeah, I still have a little issue here. How could this look? If this goes down here. Two months not drawing. Oh my god. How are you doing the design? Do you draw what comes to mind? So you think today I'm going to do a transport fighter. Today I thought spaceship, and the only thing I have in mind is that I want it to be in the same family than another one I did, which is. Can I share this? Same family, this, but not the same ship. So just imagine it's built by the same company. This is the way here. That means you go. Oh, brainwave. I think I figured out how to do something. Okay, that works, and that means. You know what? We'll make that work with ink. We'll figure it out. Okay, I'm almost done with the boring stuff, but I need a short break. How long have we been on this? Just over an hour. Okay. Um, yeah. Um, Still having some doubts about things here. I mean, it could be. We could make this not a curve. But it's probably nicer as a curve. And we could have fun here. Yeah, I like old planes. Okay, I think I need to take that break now, and we'll have some fun with textures. Hang on, this goes all the way here, so that means you are wider than that. You are. Again, nobody will see that. We don't care. Yeah, guys, I have to go for 5 minutes, so I'm going to put a very, very beautifully crafted "Be Right Back" sign, and just in case somebody shows up, you never know. Strangely, I'm struggling to find paper. And I've destroyed everything here. What happened? Ta-da. And for some reason, what I see on my screen is backwards, left to right. But guys, give me 5 small minutes so I can stretch a little, and I will be right back. And we're gonna throw some ink in there, and I'm gonna mess up some more, and it'll be fun. Okay, see you in a sec. Okay, I try to keep it brief. That coffee is hitting like a tank. So, let me put back some music in my ear because that's a must. All right, here we go. So, we said ink, yeah? Guess we have to. My trusty pilot pen. Breaks are a necessity. My back hurts and I'm old. And, oh, wait. Spotted something. If this is wider, because no, that's okay. That works. That works. Okay, messing up, part 2. Yeah. I don't want to start with a curve. So I'm going to save the nose for a bit later. I am shaky as hell as usual. But it's okay. We can round corners later in the process, so I'm trying not to worry about that. All right, I got to do that nose. That's messed up, but it's okay because I know I'm going to go over it with a thicker pen later. Wow, that's sketchy, dude. Guess we have to get in the groove. I'm going to keep this curved. Again, this is going to look super sketchy for a while. Bear with me. This is where the ugly phase really kicks in. But always push through the ugly phase. It'll become less ugly when we put some outlines. No, crap. This should have been lower. No, I will cheat a little bit up there. Yeah, we'll see how we can put it back. Oh, we could do something funny with this. Now we have those lines. That looks funky. That looks funky. Let's put that on. Let's put that on. Okay, here, you are following this line. And then you are going down there. Something that's super hard here. Sketchbook to do some lines that I would normally rotate the paper. But I've got a camera set up for you guys. And that makes it really hard. Hard. Okay, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Okay, this is the ugly phase. Yeah? Let's try and get out of it. Let's start with an outline. How do I get this one back? Oh, that was bad. Well, this is going to have a hashtag sketchy on Instagram. We're in the same time zone. Ooh, cool. 10:17 a.m. here in Denmark. Yeah, okay, that's okay for now. I'm so shaky. Okay, that's straighter than I wanted, but that's how it is. Okay, at this point we can start thinking textures and colors. Why do I have no more music? What's that about? This is going to be ventilation thing of some kind. I'm just wondering if this is enough or if I should double them up. No, let's keep it like that. In a minute, we're going to start thinking about erasing the pencil and throw some color on this. All right, some surfaces are going to need something to make them a bit more interesting. Mm-hmm. So I don't like big empty flat surfaces, so we're gonna figure out some stuff to put here and there. And here and there. Let's keep it simple. See how little line weight variation can do interesting things. Okay. See how little line weight variation can do interesting things. Okay, we got enough things going that way. We got enough things going that way. Should do something going that way. How about here? Something simple like that, or should we make it more exciting? Because that's not that's not amazing. Let's see. Let's do something like this. Yeah, we'll make that work somehow. Now it's there. Not too sure what to do with this. Yeah, let's be cheap and just put some more vent things. I just need this filled. Although it doesn't really work the way I want. It doesn't work because if I put vertical fins here, I don't have room to show that they're going anywhere. They're just going to appear as straight lines. And that's not great. Gonna have to hint at some chairs in there. So this, what do I do with that? Yeah, I've got this thing now. I need to do something with it. It's like in music, when you make a mistake, if you repeat it, it becomes style. So first we're just going to do this, and now we can, so first we're just going to do this, and now we can focus on what we're going to do here. I could just repeat a pattern like this. Use some warm grays in them. You know what? I might just do that because I'm getting tired and this needs to get done. After that, there's going to be another short break, and it'll be time for color. These will give me zones to put some warm gray because the rest of the ship is going to be in cool grays, possibly some yellow. And that makes a nice little bit of contrast on the drawing. Okay. Oh yeah, pilot seats and stuff. That'll do. There'll be some heavy orange in there anyway. Yes, orange. Okay, I probably need some more cut lines left and right, but I'll relatively sleek this thing. Okay, 3 of you still here. That's amazing. It's been 2 hours. Oh, my back. All right, I need to let this dry for a couple of minutes, and then we're gonna put some color on this, and we're gonna be using some cool grays They're kind of blue in nature, actually, and some warm grays and a hint of yellow. Yellows, we're going to be talking something like, well, maybe not this one. This is nice. We'll try and work with this, unless I have other. Oh, I have others. Boom. There we go. I'm going to keep it pretty light. So these will be kind of blue, but I think they work great. And then a bunch of warm grays, and we're going to go something like this. Something like this. Then the windows will be orange, and some metallic parts need to be cool gray, but a different kind. Okay, guys, boys, girls, and everything in between. I need another few minutes to let this dry. And then, yeah, we're going to take away the pencil and start throwing some color in, which should be the fun bit. Bear with me. If you get any questions, type them in the chat while I go and just stretch my legs for a sec. And I'll be happy to answer any and all queries. So, 2 minutes, guys. Be right there. And back. All right, let's get rid of the pencil. It's going to look weird for a while, but again, we push through. Smudges are okay as long as I keep them going in the right direction, because I'm going to be weathering this thing later. So one is time lapsed, but cannot time lapse today. So no questions, by the way. We have a minute. We have a minute to talk. While I enjoy this part of the drawing. I'll probably put a background on this, but I don't think I'll do this during the live, because I'm going to need to take a real break at some point. And backgrounds are simple, but they take freaking ages. Maybe I just put a little shadow under it. Maybe I do a full starry background. Don't know. All right, here's the naked ship. Okay. So I said I'm going to keep this light to start with. So we're going to take a cool gray 1, and we're going to do the top surface. Oh, no, first I need to decide where my yellow is going to be. The top surface. Oh, no, first I need to decide where my yellow is going to be. And that's going to be, I believe, here and there. Maybe this? Yeah. Let's do that. And we'll figure out shadows. We'll figure out shadows when it's time to figure out shadows. Maybe another line of yellow here. That could be cool. And I'm still shaky as hell. You see me use brush pens, brush tips here. And I see a lot that people don't want to buy anything else. Honestly, they're nice and comfy, but there's nothing you can do with those that you really can't do with a bullet nib. It's okay if it's not perfect. That's the first layer. We're likely to get back into it in a while. Let's make this yellow as well. I'm actually going to go over them with another darker yellow. Makes it a darker yellow. Makes it a bit more consistent if I use this one as well. This we'll do later. There'll be some shading on it. This we'll do later. There'll be some shading on it. Right now we're just going to go here. Right now we're just going to go here. All right, the blue. Cool gray 1, where are you? Here you no, that's a 3. Where's my 1? There. Hopefully no dryer dies on me today and dries up. If that happens, I have to make things darker. The pen part of the drawing is so satisfying. I like all parts. Some are definitely more interesting to look at. So for now, the rule is everything that faces up gets cool gray 1. Everything that faces me is going to get cool gray 3. Okay, let's take that number 3. Nope. Facing the front gets Cobra 1, 2. Same here. Would you rather the ship had 2 of those fin turbine things being symmetrical, or just one so that it'd be more like a one-sided thing? I don't know. What I don't draw, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea what it's like in the back. I've not given it any thought. Okay, I'm still going to use some 1 here, but we'll get over it and make it a bit darker later because it's a little away from the light. Yeah, the rule, honestly, is if I don't draw it, I haven't really thought about it. So it's good to leave stuff to your imagination. Ooh, that's a drawing marker. That is not going to work. So let's use a 4. See if we can get away with it. Worst case, I think it'll just give more contrast. So that's the no stress, easy part of the coloring. It gets trickier once we'll be doing some shadows. Because of course we'll be doing some shadows that I hate. Fully asymmetrical. I've done a lot. I love them. I've done more than symmetrical ones. If you go on my Insta, you should see quite a few. You'll have to dig a fair bit in my posts, but you'll see plenty. But part of the exercise here is working on symmetry with the modeling planes, the technique I used in the beginning to draw the structure of the ship. This one would be symmetrical. It's just that this technically is hidden completely, so you can't see it. But again, if you want to see some asymmetrical stuff, go into my Insta. Ooh, this marker is drying too. We'll make it work. Somehow. Yeah. The marker squeak. The last song of the dying marker. Well, we'll manage. There is enough juice left in this. All right, it's making sense so far. No, I can't believe I'm gonna have to order yet some. I believe I'm gonna have to order yet some more markers. I go through these at a stupid pace. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Glad you like it. It's hopefully weird enough to be fresh. It's got a long way to go. Why did I have to do that curve? Because then I never know that white bit here exactly what shade I should do it. I've reached the humming stage of my drawing, which means I'm getting tired. Oof. All right, slowly coming together. Yeah, it's a bit darker than I wanted. That's one of the problems with that brand of markers. What you see on the top here might not be what you get. It can also be a little inconsistent from one set to the other, but while I have your attention, I might as well speak. Sorry. I've been mentioning that I've been working very hard on a print store. And if you want to be kept up to date about that, again, go to my Instagram profile. And in my highlights, there is one that says prints. If you subscribe to my newsletter, you will stay informed before the others. And there might be a perk or two waiting down the line if you sign up to it. Just saying, you know. All right, we'll have to do some line work again over this because it's a bit muddy. But that was expected. All right. All right, everything seems to make sense so far. Maybe we use another cool gray on those fins. What do you say, cool or warm? It could be like this, or it could be like that. Tough decision. I think I'm going to be cool gray. I can think about it. Okay, base color is almost done. Light comes from here, so I'm going to make a decision that this needs to be like this. And if that doesn't work, we'll find a way to fix it. Whew. Oh yeah, this dude. We need to work on that. But given the time, I think this is where I'm going to end the stream for today. And I will not come back to finish this one. I'll finish it this afternoon or tomorrow. I don't know yet. But it will be on Instagram reasonably soon. I hope today, but I'm not 100% sure yet. With some shadows in there. And yeah, look, it all nice and pretty. Anyway, I think it's time to quit for now. So thank you very much for hanging around. Do like and subscribe my channel if you haven't yet. And if you're a regular, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I'm out of here. Take care. Bye-bye.